Hello, everyone. Grand Rising. Thank you guys for joining me again. It's Sunday. It's the last Sunday of the month. Next month's February, so hope this mobility has been helping you all month. It's supposed to be a big snowstorm today, so we'll get started, mobilize. Hopefully, you guys have a great Sunday. So we'll take a second. We'll just check in with our breath. Take a nice inhale. Nice exhale. We'll just do a few of them. Let it go. So you have one hand on your lower abdomen, the other hand on your back. Nice big breath. Let it go. Last one here. Here we go. Alright guys, from here all we're going to do is some hip circles. So just think about opening it up, stirring up the pot, just seeing how you feel, just checking in with your breath. So we're just going in one direction right now. We're just trying to mobilize the hips, see how they feel. If we feel good with that, we can switch, go in the other direction. We're just taking our time, guys, just checking in with ourselves. It's always good to be present with yourself. And the main reason for this is just to take time and see how you feel. Now, whether you're doing this with your kids, your husband, wife, partner, you're both checking with your body and see how you feel. A few more, we'll just switch sides again. So we're just really opening up the hips, taking our time, just mobilizing, going back and forth, opening them up. Take your time, guys. And from here, we'll find our center, and all we're going to do is scoop our glutes under, squeeze our pelvis, squeeze our glutes. So think about leveling your pelvis out like a bucket of water, scooping it under and really squeezing the glutes. So right here, try not to banana back. Sometimes people arch their back when they deadlift, but really think about tucking it under and staying tight, squeezing the glutes. So we're rooting down through our feet. We're just tipping back, coming under, squeezing the glutes, back and forth. Really turning that on. Really getting some good awareness through our feet, quads, all the way up. And our glutes are really squeezed tight. So we're just going from the side, we're just going back and forth, scooping it under, back a little bit and forth, really scooping it back and forth. Think about keeping that pelvis nice and level, keeping your core engaged. Really owning this position, guys. That's it, guys. Good work. Scoop it under. All right, guys. From here, all we're going to do is fold back so we get a nice hamstring stretch. And we're going to squat down and then peel all the way up. So we're just gonna fold back and a nice stretch in our hamstrings. Squat down as deep as we can and peel up. Fold back and a nice stretch. Squat down, peel up. Just take our time. The main thing is just being present, checking in with our body. In the morning, we might be a little stiff. We're just getting out of bed. We're just waking up. But now we're warming up our body, we're taking our time, and the goal of this is to feel better at the end of these workouts than at the beginning. So you want to basically build energy, and this is like a work-in technique. Working out is where you lose energy during a workout. Maybe you're lifting heavy weights, you're exerting a lot of force, but working in is where you're building energy. So here we're actually building energy through these squats and through these mobility drills, mobilizing different parts of our body that are stiff, tight, fibrotic. That's it, guys. Only a few more reps. Take your time. Peel up. All right, guys. Now we're going to come feet nice and wide. So we're working as wide as we can. Try to keep our toes straight ahead. And now we're just going to start folding back, taking our time. And we can let our hands trace down our legs and just control it. Think about drawing your belly button, the spine, and really lengthening out. pushing your butt back, getting a nice stretch, really opening up the hamstrings, the adductors, the glutes, maybe even into the calves. And if we can, our hands are on the floor, we're just taking our time, we're bowing our head. We're really working in to mobilize this backside, just open it up. A lot of times people's back gets stiff, gets tight. I mean, I did deadlifts and squats yesterday. I know some of the people's back got tight, so the main thing is you want to mobilize these tight areas. You know who you are from talking to you. They get the stretching in. Really just take your time, check in with your body, get this recovery, and really just own these positions. You guys can take a little bit, walk side to side, see how you feel. Think about folding a little deeper into that. You can bend your knees if you need be. If not, we're right here, we're locked out. We're just taking our time, breathing. Big breath. Just let it out. Nice deep inhale, guys. Nice loving exhale. That's it. Let it all melt away. If you want, you can bring your hands up and release them and come all the way out. Just peel it down, good awareness. Taking it to this end range position, really owning it. Then we'll come down, nice and easy. Come back all the way out. Control it, we'll work it a little bit. It feels pretty good. Feels like we mobilized a little bit. Feels good. So now, all we're gonna do is come down to one lunge. We're gonna work on a hip flexor stretch. So we're gonna lean into this leg right here, get really tall, squeeze this back glute, and try to flex this hip flexor. You can go toe down or toe up, whatever's more comfortable to you. And you're just breathing and think about getting a nice stretch through here, mobilize the front of that hip, and then we can look over, get a turn, really squeeze that glute. We'll come back to center and we'll just switch sides. So now we're in the other leg. The main thing is we're stretching our hip flexor. TFL, we're squeezing that back glute. We're taking our time. We're just breathing. I'm gonna come over, breathe through it. Come back. We're gonna rotate back and forth and do a couple of these. And we'll finish with this, guys, but the main thing is think about getting tall, squeezing that back glute. Breathing, rotating through it. Really opening up at this hip flexor here. Sometimes your TFL gets tight, but really just taking a minute, checking in with yourself, getting tall, squeezing the glute. Like I said, really, the left side's a doozy. I feel that. And I worked out hard yesterday, and muscles are gonna get tight, right? So we might not get a chance to mobilize everything at the gym or foam roll, but we have a second to check in with ourselves. Even if I didn't work out, right? If I was sitting at a desk yesterday, or if I was driving a lot yesterday, my hip flexor can get tight, my TFL can get tight. That's a real thing. So stretching it, checking in with your body is always a good call to see where you're at. That's it. Get tall, squeeze that glute, open up, guys. And already I feel better, right? Broke a little sweat, but I definitely mobilized some stuff. My hips feel good. My posterior chain feels good. My hamstrings, my glutes, adductors, all of that really feels good. And I've mobilized that by just breathing, taking my time through some end ranges, through some stretches, just to wake up first thing in the morning and, be present. And if you lifted with me guys yesterday, I know Steve's probably already done something, but Pat, you should be mobilizing. Chris, if you see this, you should be mobilizing as well. We don't need any injuries, guys. So just think about mobilizing. If you didn't do this, this is a good one for you. If you already did something, then you're good. But open the hips, take your time, and already I feel like I have so much more length now from just doing 5 repetitions on one side. Really just opened up the hip. That feels great. Oh, both sides got a nice, I feel good, guys. Hopefully you guys feel good. Hips feel good. Everything feels loosey-goosey. Did some stretches. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a happy Sunday. Think you guys feel good? Get ready for the snow. Have a great, blessed day. I hope you guys are prosperous and have a good one. See you guys later.